Welcome to the Sam and Joe VA Show, where we teach women just like you how to start and scale a thriving virtual assistant business.
We're your hosts, Sam and Joe, and get ready to have the control, flexibility, and freedom you've always dreamed of.
Welcome to episode 69, 5 things to do on Facebook to get clients.
Facebook is such a powerful tool to finding clients if done well. We see a lot of virtual assistants nailing it on Facebook, but I would have to say we see probably more failing at it miserably to the point where it's cringeworthy and you just go, stop typing. What are you doing?
Yeah, Facebook is one of those love-hate relationships, but like you say, it can be really powerful. We have come up with 5 key things that you should be doing on Facebook. So what's our first one, Sam?
Our first one is make sure you have links to your business pages on your personal Facebook profile.
Mm-hmm. When you are in groups, most of the time the group won't let you in unless you have got your personal profile requesting to go into the group. And so you're in there with your personal Facebook. They can see your profile picture. And when you're commenting or sharing in there, people, if they want to see who you are going to click on your profile, on your name, and they're going to go through and have a look at your personal Facebook page. And what you want to make sure is on there is that key link to your business Facebook page so that they can then see exactly what your business is. And really important to make sure that you have your privacy settings the way you want them, and your cover photo, your cover photo, your profile picture are all giving off the impression that you want to give off as a business owner.
Yes. Yeah, that's really important. If you are on Facebook on your personal page and you're posting photos of your children or your religious views or your political views, you want to be shutting that down in terms of you probably don't want, or some people may not want new leads to be seeing that. So those privacy features is key. Now, along with those links, so Joe just mentioned linking your business Facebook page, but if you've got a website, pop your website link on there as well. If you don't have a website, we'd recommend that you have a LinkedIn profile and use your LinkedIn account as your first website. So have a link to your LinkedIn account on there instead.
Yeah, and just make it super easy for people to know what your business is and then find out how to contact you and more information about what you do. Really, really important. So that is our number 1 tip.
It is. It's number 1 because everyone stalks. We've all done it. You stalk people.
We sure do. Like it or not, we do.
Yep.
Number 2 is to show your face.
So important.
Be your business. You are your business. Show people who you are.
Yeah, be the face of your business. It's, we talk a lot about in the virtual assistant industry, the know, like, and trust factor is more important than a lot of other industries, because clients are within sometimes a few hours of meeting you, handing over some pretty important information, passwords, financial stuff if you're a bookkeeper. So the know, like, and trust is key. Now, the quickest way to start building that know, like, and trust is showing your face, showing your personality. So by the time they hop on a Zoom call with you to see whether or not you're going to be the right fit for them, they've already got an idea of what it's going to be like to work with you or talk with you.
And so the ways that you can show your face online, on your online presence, is have your face as your business Facebook page profile picture, not your logo. Put your logo up in your cover image. Have a photo on your LinkedIn. Put your photo in your posts. Have it on your website right up front in that hero image. Have it everywhere where people would land first to have a look at your online presence. So your pinned post for your Facebook page, everywhere that someone could find your business, make sure they can see you, see your face.
Yeah, we do not live in a world where we can kind of hide behind our business names and logos like we did 20 years ago. People want to know who they're going to be doing business with, so that's the best way to do that. Right, number 3 on our top 5 list is add value in Facebook groups.
Mm-hmm.
Because my goodness, there is nothing that gets me more wild than seeing people just dropping links and running, or just going, I'm interested, and then that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it makes me wild.
So this is about joining the groups where you know that your target audience are going to be hanging out and showcasing what you know. Help people without expecting anything in return. Showcase what you know about your industry, what kind of service you are providing. Show people that you know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And you'll be surprised if you become a really valuable part of a group and you are engaging in there in a really valuable way, how many people will click and message you and say, hey, I'm looking for a virtual assistant, a web designer, a content writer, all of the kinds of services that we provide. Whatever it is that you provide as a service, people are looking for it, and they are looking in Facebook groups.
Yeah, they are. And if I think it's a trap that a lot of us fall into, because there are so many Facebook groups out there. You name it, there's a Facebook group for them or it, about it. And so I don't know about you, but I often have to go into a cull of some of these groups that I'm in, because I realize there is no way I have enough time to be showing up authentically and adding value in 50 different groups. Like, how is that going to get me clients? So sometimes you need to, take a step back and go, okay, where are my clients hanging out? Is this the right group for me? And then make a conscious effort to, even if it's just once a week, sit down and go into that group and add value without the sales pitches.
Focus your attention in on 1, 2, 3 groups, right? And do them really, really well. This goes for, I've just realized, like, actually listening to you talk then, Sam, this goes for so many things. If you spread yourself out so thin and offer every service under the sun, you do them averagely and none really well. But if you niche right down and do it really, really well, you become successful.
Yeah.
Same with the groups. If you try and spread yourself and do like a average job across all of the groups, it's not going to get you the clients. It's when you focus your energy and do it really, really well in a few groups, that's going to get you the clients. So that concept is so true for so many things. Your time
really is.
Your time as well. Like if you've got
10
different projects that you're trying to do all at once, you'll do them averagely and they'll just drag on. But if you focus your energy on just 1 or 2 things, do it really, really well, so much better.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you look and if you think about the favorite Facebook group that you belong to, and if you're looking at not necessarily other virtual assistants, but maybe other small online business owners that are doing really well in those groups. So if somebody is asking for help, you've got 20 other people that belong in this group going, you need to see Sally, you need to go to Joe, you need to speak to Bob about that. Now, the reason you're seeing those names again and again and again being recommended is because Bob and Sally and Joe turn up and they add value and they are building meaningful relationships with other members in that group. That's the difference between them and you. They're actually meaningful, authentic relationships with people. So there is no way you can be doing that in any more than 2 or 3 groups, I reckon.
Yeah, agreed. All right, number 4 is to be kind.
Yeah. Yeah, don't be a dick. I say that in one of the groups that I'm an admin for.
Mhm.
Just don't be a dick. You haven't got time for that. No one wants that. No one wants somebody that whenever they contribute to a discussion in a Facebook group or even on a page, doesn't have to necessarily be in a group, it's negative or it's kind of picky or they're somehow trying to bring somebody else down,
Mm.
but trying to be subtle about it. Like
Mhm.
you can see through those comments, right?
You can. So if you feel like, oh, I like strongly disagree with that, or you have that like judgmental thought, just keep scrolling.
Just
Don't
keep
even
scrolling.
bother commenting. Like, this is different to like someone's giving advice and it's actually the incorrect advice, and it's so
Yes.
you can do that in a really kind way and just be like,
Yes.
oh, actually, like that has just been updated on the tool, and so it used to be like that, and then now like they've introduced this awesome thing, da da da, and then you can give the advice. So we're not talking about that. That's fine, but you do it in a kind way, because there's also like a way to do that as a dick as well. So
Yes.
whenever you're interacting online, be kind, be lovely, supportive. That's what people
Yeah.
resonate with in those groups. That's the kind of supplier. So if we're thinking about like you as a virtual assistant, that's the kind of person that they want to hire and be in their business and be part of their team.
Because you never know who's
Mm.
watching.
Mm-mm.
You never know who's watching. And all it takes is for somebody to read something that you've kind of just gone, oh, that's crap, type, leave, not thinking anything of it. Somebody else has potentially read that and gone, oh, that's a bit dicky. Oh, well, I don't want anything to do with that person. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all it takes sometimes. And it can just be the most subtle things. I saw something in a group recently and it wasn't I've seen some really shocking things. So it probably wasn't like a number 10 on the shocking Richter scale or anything. However, it got me thinking, and it was somebody that was sharing a survey. They'd put together a survey. They were just doing a little bit of market research, and one of the first comments that somebody popped in was, "Oh, it didn't make any sense to me, so I didn't finish it." Now, how is that
Mm.
helping anybody?
Mm.
Like, I'm not sure. I don't think it is.
Yeah, it's
Except
not helping.
you're just putting a big D on your forehead and people are just gonna go dick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
Yep. So yeah, be kind and be kind.
Yes. Okay. Lastly, number 5 on our top 5 things to do on Facebook to get clients is post consistently. And you want to be posting on brand, really well written content that adds value.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's simple. Again, it's simple, but not easy.
Yeah.
um, yes, consistency is super key. And like we're sort of throwing stones in a glass house, because sometimes we are not consistent with some things. But recently we have done a way better job, or Sam has, because it's not me, it's Sam. Like,
No,
you do an
it's we.
amazing job of being super consistent and getting that, like, this is what we're going to do on Mondays, this is what we're going to do on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and having this kind of system and process about it, consistently posting. Yeah, Sam, you're amazing at doing this. And people notice that, oh, seeing them every day, seeing them every second day, every week. It's consistent, it's predictable. And you know what else that does as a virtual assistant? It shows that you can be consistent and reliable for
Yeah.
your clients as well. Because if you can do that for yourself, you're surely going to be able to do it for them too. Yeah, make it on brand. Like, when people see your posts and your content, make it recognizable, like, oh, that's the VA Foundry. Yep. It's their colors, it's their style. I get it. I've seen it. I know them.
Yeah, and on brand, it is part of that is colors and fonts and logos and stuff, but it's also your personality.
Mm.
It's the way you write.
Mhm.
Don't try and write like somebody else. Just try and write like you. And if you find that hard, just maybe pretend you're writing to a friend, your bestie. If you have them in mind, or maybe your ideal client. Yeah, I guess it depends.
Depends what service you provide
Yeah.
and who your ideal client is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as soon as I said that, it's like, that's what I do.
Mm,
That's very much kind of our brand, but that might not be your brand.
mm,
But yeah, have your ideal client in mind, but don't be afraid to let that personality show. There's nothing worse than, I think, I see this a lot, business owners, virtual assistants, and you read some of their stuff and it's well written and the grammar's good and the spelling's excellent, because both very important things. But you know these people and you know that just doesn't feel like them.
mhm. I
Like,
think writing as if you're writing to your bestie is actually really good because you will naturally showcase your personality and your style
yeah.
and your tone, and that's who people are hiring. I think it's really good advice that have a go, see what it's like, see
Mm.
what it feels like to write as if you're talking to your best friend. Yeah, minus the F-bombs, potentially.
Maybe. Depends. Yeah. But yes, consistency is key. And I love that R word that you used, Jo. It shows that you are reliable.
Mm,
Especially, this is especially important if you are offering social media management services or social media content creation.
mhm,
If that is on your list of services that you offer, you 100% need to be showing up on your platforms consistently, because it's
mm,
the first place a lead will go in order to check out the type of work that you're able to produce.
absolutely. So that is our top 5 things to do on Facebook. Love it or hate it, Facebook can be your friend. It can be a really great business tool. So if you're going to be on Facebook, do it really, really well. And yeah, those are our top 5 tips. Thanks for listening to this episode of the Sam and Jo VA Show. If you'd like to find out more, head to the VA Foundry website to check out the mastermind and the amazing resources, courses, and coaching.
You can find us at thevafoundry.com.